and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Tusi. So before I start with my YouTube video, actually this is my first YouTube video and I'm kind of very nervous. But before I start with what I have to say today, please subscribe to my channel, show some love. And before I also say what I want to say, just know that everything I say is my own opinion. So, like we know, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So if you don't agree with it, just comment. Don't be rude, be nice. And if you agree with it or you have something to add, feel free, guys. Feel free. I want to have that communication with my audience. I want to have communication with you all, guys. I want to learn from you while you also learn from me. So today, as we start, our topic is, oh, by the way, I have my laptop here, so I'll be reading most of the stuff because I wrote them on my laptop. So before I start, just know that my eyes will keep going down, coming up, down, coming up, and that's all. Okay, guys, so our video today is entitled Lessons You Should Learn Before the Age of 13. I am in my 20s, and what's gonna happen in my channel is that whatever I am teaching today, this is basically the summary of what I want to help the 20s explore in my channel. But it's not only the things that I will be talking about in my channel or the things that you'll be seeing in my channel, but this is basically most of the stuff that you'll be seeing in my channel, so that we whatever we learn we also put into practice. And I guess this is where most of us get stuck in life. Whatever we learn, we hardly put it into practice. So today I want us, whatever we learn, we'll put into practice, and I will lead all this in this channel. So welcome, and I'm happy, and I hope you share with friends, you like, you subscribe, you show some love, guys. I mean, the world is so tough. All we need is just love. So before we waste any time, let me go straight to what I want to talk about. And please excuse the noise, they are building outside, so yes, it's gonna be a bit noisy, but it is what it is. So let's kickstart our video. So, lessons you should learn before the age of 30. The first lesson that I have is meditation. Guys, meditation is the most important aspect of prayer. It is important that you pray 10 minutes and you meditate 20 minutes. So, because our problem is that we tell it all to God, we tell it all to whomever we worship, but we don't give them time to respond. It's like when you go to somebody else and you get them, you tell them your problems, blah, 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 then you stand up and leave. They can't say anything, they can't give you an advice, they just don't have the opportunity to respond. Oh my word. Because you've disturbed them, you haven't given them the opportunity, sorry. So this is basically what it is about. So when you actually meditate, when you actually pray, make sure you give yourself time to meditate and listen to God. And basically in this whole meditation thing, I want to encourage that before you turn the age of 30, have a stable religious and spiritual life. Don't try to explore religions when you are 30 and above, but this is the time to explore religions. This is the time to choose the religion that you feel like works for you. But I am a Christian, and obviously I'll encourage my religion, which is Christianity. Yes, guys, in Christianity we believe in prayer, and I believe that most religions believe in prayer. So before you turn the age of 30, have a stable religion and also learn to meditate after praying. Listen to God. Give yourself time to listen to God. And then number 2, maintain a good physical condition. Maintain a good, actually let me say not good, maintain the best physical condition. Reason why, it's because our physical condition is what do they usually say? Okay, our physical condition is equal to our mental capabilities. So what if your physical condition is poor, your mental capabilities will be poor, your cognitive skills or your cognitive functions, whatever it's called, but yeah, that. So if your mental on your mental your cognitive functions are weak, it's because you have a poor physical condition or poor physical exercise. And this is one of the most interesting things. It says, these are just the notes, right? These help maintain, okay, maintaining a good physical condition through exercise and cognitive exercises, physical exercises and cognitive exercises. They help you maintain a healthy body and a strong cognitive ability. This is the most interesting part. You start to decline in your fluid of intelligence at about 25 years of age, and you can accelerate when you get older, accelerating downhill, not uphill, but downhill. And exercise is the best remedy for this. So maintaining a good physical condition through exercises and also maintaining a good cognitive ability through cognitive exercises like reading and all that helps you maintain your intelligence level or your fluid of intelligence, because it starts to drop by the age of 25. And we go on. I just want this video to be very short, not too long. And we go on to number 3, maintain and foster relationships. This is simple and straight to the point. Maintain and foster relationships. Number 1, be reliable. The biggest problem that we have when we get to our 20s is unreliability. Most of us are so unreliable, but we can learn to be reliable. You know, when somebody thinks of, let me call Michelle, they just know that Michelle will be 5 minutes away to help, or a call away to help. Be reliable. Number 2, be generous. Guys, in a world that's so cruel with many things happening, emotional instabilities that most of us are going through, we need generosity. We need to be generous, and we need to be surrounded by people who are also very generous. So be generous in all that you do. Be generous, guys. Generosity is the most important aspect of life and is one of the most important things that will help you foster relationships. And then it also says have a wide connection network. This is very valuable. If you're in your 20s and you have a very small network, connection network, then you should start building that. Build a very wide connection network. It doesn't have to be close friends. It can be acquaintances. It can be people who will, expose you to things that are aligned to your goals, your vision, your career, or whatever it is that you want to find yourself in. So you just have a wide connection network, because it is very valuable. I know my points are not that explained, but basically having a wide connection network means having people who come through for you in your career, people who come through for you in whatever goals you have. So if you have that wide connection network, it's easy to have access to things. It's easy to learn about things. Do you want to be an accountant? Let your connection and your network, your network include accountants, because you'll learn a lot from them. You'll learn about the journey of becoming an accountant, which is what I want. So that's why I'm making an example. English. That's why I'm making an example with accounting. And then be with people who bring out the best in you. The least we want is people who will demotivate us, is people who will be pessimistic about most of the things, because it's so tough out there, guys. All we need is people who are optimistic, people who bring the best out of you. You have an idea that motivates you, go for it, because every idea is actually a brilliant idea. And many people who haven't made it in life is because they are sitting on the brilliant ideas they have. Why? It's because of the surroundings. There are people who discourage them, there are people who don't bring out the best in them, and all we want before we get to 30 is to be surrounded by people who bring out the best in us. And here is one of the facts, or maybe my opinion as well, I don't know. You are an average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. So if you spend most of your time with people who are negative, people who are maybe thieves, people who are not so motivated, people who are a person who is, okay, let me just say a person who is, I don't know, just negative people. Think of how much negativity you have if you are an average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. Then think about it. If you have motivated people, if you have career driven people, family driven people, all those kind of people, think of how much they can bring out of you. Think of how much you can be a 9 out of 10, because if you share most of your life with 8, 9, 10 out of 10, 8, 9, 10 out of 10, then you become something like 8 or 9 out of 10. So guys, whatever we do in life, make sure you choose the best friends. I mean, people who will motivate you, people who will encourage you, people who, when you sit down and people look at, before they even see your friends, they're like, this champ. But when they look at, then you know in your head that when they see my friends, they're about to see some great things. So yeah, that's you're an average of 5 people you spend most of your life with. So be careful of who you spend most of your time with. Okay, my laptop is off, logged. Lesson number 4, guys, is learn to write. It is important to learn to write. You can learn to write poetry, you can learn to write books, you can learn to write songs. Just learn to write, learn to write, and also be literate. I feel like the most painful part, or the most painful thing to observe in another person, is illiteracy. When they can't read, when they can't write, when they can't communicate with other people, maybe in a universal language. I think it's the most painful thing to ever observe or look at or whatever. So be literate. Number 2, hone your words. Okay, because of culture and because of cultural differences and language, it is hard to hone our words, especially when we speak the universal language, which is English. So let's learn to hone our words. I'm also still in the process of learning. I'm learning how to, hone my words when I talk, so that whoever is listening to me can actually hear what I am saying. Then point number 3 on learn to write is read stuff that will build and motivate you, keeping in mind that you are what you read, or better yet, you are what you feed your brain. So whatever you read, you find yourself behaving like it. Whatever you put your mind to, you find yourself living it. So always keep in mind that whatever you read is what you will be, is what you will reflect out there. So you are what you read, you are what you do, and keep in mind that whatever you read, you are feeding it to your brain, and you become exactly that. So feed yourself with positive information, you become very optimistic. Feed yourself with entrepreneurial things, you learn entrepreneurship. Feed yourself with, I don't know, just negative things, you find yourself living that. So in whatever you do, in whatever you read, make sure you read things that will build you as a person, because you are what you read, or better yet, what you feed your brain. And then number 5, this is my favorite. Have a routine. Guys, a routine is the most important thing I've gotten to experience. This one I speak 100% without any doubt from experience. I have a routine. I don't know if that's clear, but This is my daily routine on how I do my things, but I've learned to have a routine. Why? It's because when you have a routine, you have ways in which you start your day. Have you ever woke up? Do you ever wake up from bed? Sorry. Do you ever wake up from bed and you actually don't know what to start with? That's not having a routine. When you have a routine, it's basically meaning have something to do in the morning. Have a time when you wake up and tell yourself that from this moment of the morning, this is what I'm doing. So my routine goes like this. Maybe if I can share with some of you, or some of you will be interested. At 5 a.m. I wake up and I have a morning devotion. So I have told myself that as a Christian young lady, I want to start my day with God. So whenever I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do is start my day with God. So I have a prayer time and I read the Bible and I read the Spirit of Prophecy, and then from there I wake up and I get out of bed, because I usually do my devotion sitting on the bed or on the chair. Then I go and start my exercises. I have my exercise goals. They are parts of my body that I want to strengthen, but I have my exercises. And then after that, I do my skincare routine, and this is part of me preparing for work. Like, I do my skincare routine, I shower, I just prepare for work basically, and then I eat, and then after that I go to work. I work during the day, I have my break at work, and then I have my lunch during lunchtime, because lunch is much longer. I eat, and then after that I read a book. So basically I have a routine. So this is what I want to I want you to learn to also add into your routine. Number one, add your time alone. Your time alone can include you walking, praying, meditating, or running. Just that time alone. You don't have to run with anyone else. You don't have to take a walk with anyone else. Take a walk with yourself, so that you can listen to your thoughts, you can listen to your heart, you can listen to your emotions. It is important, guys, to listen to our emotions, to listen to our own thoughts, because it helps us realize what affects because whatever you think can affect your physical body. Whatever whatever emotions are happening in your heart, or yes, emotions happen in hearts, right? Whatever emotions you have, they actually contribute to your physical appearance. You find yourself having pimples, you find yourself losing weight or gaining weight. It's important to know what you feel. So have some time alone in your routine. Include that. Number two, work out. I did mention about maintaining a good physical condition. It's important. Have a workout routine and a workout schedule, and it sets the tone for your day. So it's better to have an exercise or a workout in the morning before you start your day, because it sets a tone for your day. Literally, it gives you that motivation, it gives you that energy to actually face the day. Unlike waking up in bed, you go and shower and then you start your day. That's so unhealthy. You need a moment where you exercise your body. And then journaling, guys. Journal your thoughts. It can be through paper, it can be through a voice note, it can be through you speaking it out. If you feel like there are some emotions that needs to be taken out, write them down. Speak them out. Make a voice note. Keep if you want to use voice notes, have a place where you save all the voice notes, where you journal. Journaling is important, guys. And then also in your routine, include listening to podcasts. Are you interested in what? Are you interested in entrepreneurship? Listen to podcasts about entrepreneurship. Are you interested in lessons about finance? Listen to such podcasts. There are many things we can learn, guys, from people, from YouTube, from everywhere. So listen to podcasts. Include that in your routine. And then number 3, incorporate other things, include other things like time with your family, time with friends, time with your partner. So include all that, because sometimes we get so much selfish to an extent that we forget about friends, about family, about our partners. We exclude them in our daily routines. But if you can incorporate or include them in our daily routines, then it can be one of the most helpful things or one of the most important things to include in your routine. And then your routine should not only end in the morning, it should work towards your goals. So your routine should work towards your goals, not just something to do in the morning, then that's it. The whole day you don't have a routine. Have a routine from the morning you wake up till the time the sun sets. Okay, guys, I did mention this is my first YouTube video and I'm kind of nervous. Okay, then number 6, take good care of yourself. Basically, treat yourself as if you have some intrinsic value, and of course, you do. Treat yourself as if you're gold, or treat yourself as if you're a glass that when somebody drops you, you break, because you have that intrinsic value. You are a precious being, you're a precious soul. So take good care of yourself. Eat healthy, take care of your skin, take care of your body, just take care of yourself. It's simple, it's as simple as that. And then number 7 is tell the truth. Guys, here I don't want to lie to anyone. Sometimes it's hard to tell the truth, but here are the few pointers that I have on telling the truth. Number 1, be truthful in all that you do. Number 2, or at least don't lie. Then number 3, it's better to be quiet than to respond if you know you're about to tell a lie. So being truthful basically means that in everything that you do, tell the truth. When you tell lies, you always have to remember, always have to keep reminding yourself and keep finding ways to cover that lie up. Guys, that's so much energy we don't need. That energy should be putting it into trying to start a business or do something about your life, instead of thinking of what can I lie about next. Or no, guys, that's too much. Basically, that's too much. And then number 8 is time. Number 8, you can't please anyone. Always know that when you're in your 20s, just learn that you can't please everyone. So make decisions for yourself and don't try to please anyone. Number 2, learn to hurt some people. Hurt some people in when they want you to do this and you have what you want to do, just learn to say, no, this is what I want. And then you don't need everyone to agree with you. You don't need everyone to say, yes, that's right, do that. No, some will say, no, don't. But you know your goal and you know your dreams and you have a vision. So don't try to please anyone. Number 9, do away with bad habits. Unhealthy sleeping habits, unhealthy eating habits. Have self-discipline. Have a time where you eat your breakfast, have a time where you eat your lunch, have a time when you eat your supper. Have such disciplines. Sleep at the right time. Have a time when you sleep, have a time when you wake up. Don't just sleep at any time or sleep from 8 p.m. till the next day at 1 p.m. Guys, you can't sleep from p.m. to p.m. Honestly. So yeah, have proper and healthy sleeping habits, and also have healthy eating habits, and always discipline yourself in whatever habits you want to form. Then 10, learn to get organized. Avoid living your space disorganized or unorganized, which is your office or your home. And also organize your gadgets, organize your documents, have everything in order such that when somebody comes today and says, may I please have your ID, your bank, whatever's, you just know where they are. You just take them, give them. Your office space must be clean, and when somebody enters, they must be, be like, okay, they can even trust you with whatever they're about to tell you about, because your office is also organized, your house is also organized. So guys, whatever you do, please learn to live in an organized space. Learn to get organized. Organize your space, organize your gadgets, organize your documents, you know, have everything organized. And then 11, don't take anything for granted. This is my favorite, I think. We often don't appreciate something until it's gone. This is something that happens to everyone in this life. Number 2, never ignore opportunities. And then value everything and everyone you have. So don't take anything for granted. Be it relationships, don't take them for granted. Appreciate them. Be it opportunities, don't take them for granted. Appreciate, even if it seems like a small opportunity which will give you small money, or you know, just appreciate that opportunity. Take the opportunities, take the risks, you know, just go for it. And value everything and everyone you have, you know. Love people, value them, show them value, support them, you know, just value everything and everyone you have. And then number 12, sorry, is make a budget. We fail at making this. Actually, I do a business where I help people with budgeting and all that. I am basically an accountant and I run a business along accounting. So if you want to learn how to budget, I have a budgeting journal which is going to be out soon. So this one, guys, I am your man. I am your woman. Yes, I am there to help you with that. So I learn to budget. As a young adult, learn to control your finances. Create a budget plan. Guys, I can teach you on all that. And then live below your means. The problem is we want to please the world, we want to buy things that we can't afford. Live below your means, you know. And then save money. And then try to form savings and investment habits. Guys, I don't want to talk much on that. I just want you guys to support my business. So please come to me if you really suffer from making budgets and all that. I am your girl, I am your woman, I am your lady. And then number 13, ask questions. One of the biggest problems we have is that we want to act smart and it won't work. Learn to ask questions. If you don't understand something, ask a question. Like, learn to ask questions. It's as simple as that, guys. Ask questions. Always seek to understand things. If you don't understand something, seek to understand it. Ask, what did you say? What is that all about? Learn to understand things. And then there is no shame in asking. If you are in an environment that doesn't allow you to ask questions, it is a toxic environment, you know. So there is no shame in asking. So if an environment makes it feel shameful to ask, it's not a healthy environment. Do away with that environment. Find a new environment. It's as simple as that. So you should ask questions, and then I'm so nervous. And then don't pretend to know it all. Never pretend to know it all. Guys, I emphasize, never pretend to know it all. Never. If you don't know something, even if it seems like it's gonna make you look stupid or foolish, just ask. You know, just ask a question. Never pretend to know it. Because that's something that you can ask and get explanation about. You can actually change your life with it. You can actually, it might be an answer to a question that you've always had in yourself or that you've always had within you. So learn to ask questions and never pretend to know it all. And then the last one, which is number 14, determine to solve a problem. Do something that solves a certain societal okay guys, sorry. Determined to solve a problem. Do something that solves a certain societal problem. So if there is any problem in your society, determined to solve it. You know, think of it. Are people suffering from cleaning their gardens? Let me start a gardening company. You know, determined to solve a societal problem. And then number 2, allow yourself to to tackle hard work, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tackle something that's hard. If it's a problem that you want to solve, don't be afraid to tackle it, no matter how hard it seems. Most of the things that we see around us were once hard in someone else's mind, but they decided, no, I'm going to take the risk and tackle it. And then strive to make the world a better place. If ever you find yourself littering, you're not striving to make the world a better place. If ever you find yourself cutting down trees, you don't have the vision, or you don't strive to make the world a better place. Making the world a better place is taking care of the environment, is taking care of other people, is helping. If you find yourself unable to help, you have a problem, and work on that. And then don't be afraid to take risks. Life in general is about risks. So if you're afraid to take a risk, then you're actually afraid of living, because life on its own is about taking risks. So guys, learn to take risks. Yeah, that is all from me. It's actually 14 lessons you should learn before you turn 30, and I believe that these lessons will help you a lot, quite a lot. They will help you into building the woman or the man that you want to be. It will help you to be able to live with other people. It will help you to maintain and manage your finances. It will actually help you with a lot, guys. So don't be afraid to take these lessons into consideration. And like I said, if you have your opinions as well, be free to add to the comments. And if you disagree with something, feel free, guys. I want this to be a platform where we learn from each other, so feel free to say whatever is in your heart, in your mind, but do it nicely. Don't be rude in whatever you do. This is all from me, guys. And by the way, like I said, I run a small accounting firm. I also help individuals learn about budgeting, learn about scheduling their time. So if you are interested in learning about budgeting, scheduling your time, finances, I am your girl. Feel free to communicate, comment, and I will be always there. I'll try my best to communicate with everyone and also answer everyone's question if there are any questions. So thank you guys for tuning into this YouTube video, my first YouTube video, and I hope to see you guys supporting me in all ways, in the most exciting ways. I can't wait to have my YouTube channel booming and communicating and impacting your life. Most of all, I want to impact young people's lives and even elderly people, but I'm still young, so learning from experience and also telling my folks about my experiences also helps. So guys, thank you so much. I love you all, and I hope you enjoy this YouTube video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you guys, love you all. This is Michelle. Mwah, 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 mwah.